My name is Alice Sullivan, and I'm here to tell you why I'm going to be a force for good at Notre Dame and in the world in general. So something that's really important to me is this concept of work, and I define work as any time you do something productive that yields you a positive outcome for yourself and for someone else. So according to this definition, I find that work is something that really fulfills me, and therefore it's something that I enjoy doing. So there are two main places in which work manifests itself in my life, and those are my job and where I volunteer. I work at a cafe, and I enjoy going into work every morning because I know that I'm going to make someone else's day just that much better. And it might be giving them a smile when they come up to the counter, asking them how they're doing, or something simpler like making their coffee the correct way. But I find that making other people happy gives me that sense of accomplishment, and that's why work is valuable in that way. So the second place is where I volunteer as a 6th and 7th grade writing teacher. So we all know that middle school is hard. A lot of students feel trapped or that no one understands them or that they're alone. And writing is first and foremost a tool of expression. It's a way to say something about yourself that you wouldn't be able to say in any other medium. So anytime I help a child say something fundamental about themselves to a larger public audience, I think that that is really invaluable because it's a tool that they can continue to use to really free themselves up and express themselves. So work isn't something that I just enjoy doing because it makes me feel good about myself. It really factors into my wider philosophy in two ways. So first, if you only work for yourself, then any accomplishments you make are only going to serve your own interests, and thus they can never outlive your own life or your own lifetime. So because of that, I find that the only way to really make a lasting impact on the world is to make other people's concerns my concerns and work for the betterment of the world in general and not just for the betterment of myself or for things that might help myself. And so that's why I want to help other people through work. The second is that work is really my form of prayer. It's the only thing in which I have complete faith. I know that if there's a problem, no matter how big that problem is, if I put in enough work, only good things are going to come out of that. That's why I work hard in school. That's why I work hard at my job and where I volunteer, because only good things can come out of hard work. So the next question then becomes, why Notre Dame? Well, Notre Dame is a community of people just like me who want to work for the betterment of their communities and for the world in general. And therefore, there's a constant conversation going on that helps students and faculty evaluate to make sure that the work that they're doing is actually productive. Because you can't just work all the time. You need to stop and take a step back to reflect and make sure that you're really on the right path. And that's a conversation that I want to take part in. The second is that Notre Dame is a rigorous environment. The academics are hard. There's so much to be doing on campus, off campus. There's a lot to be doing to preserve that wonderful community. And I want to really step up to that challenge and see what I can do. Because education is the only way at the end of the day to help other people. And I want to take those hard classes. I want to work to preserve that community that I value so much that'll help people continue to help the world and make the world a better place. And for all those reasons, I really want to be a Merit Scholar at Notre Dame and work with you to be a force for good.